6 American companies are worth over $1 trillion. Europe? Zero. In fact, no European company founded in the last 50 years has even cracked $100 billion. That gap isn't random, it's systemic. Across finance, culture, and geopolitics, trillion titans now shape the modern economy like superpowers. Nvidia at $4.2 trillion, Microsoft at $3.9 trillion, Apple at $3 trillion. Together, America's 6 giants are worth more than the entire German stock market. Meanwhile, Europe's best, Novo Nordisk, LVMH, ASML, SAP, hover under $400 billion. The difference? America builds global platforms. Europe builds niche champions. And the compounding effect of that divergence is why the US keeps pulling away. Advantage 1. Intangible capital. US firms now derive roughly 90% of market value from intangibles, patents, code, brand equity, data. In Europe, it's closer to 70%. That 20-point gap compounds over time. Advantage 2, risk-tolerant capital markets. The US venture ecosystem deploys 3 times more VC per capita than Europe. That means American founders can burn cash to scale rapidly, without immediate profitability pressure. By the time a European firm hits $10 billion, an American rival is already sprinting past $100 billion. These two forces, intangible weight and risk capital, form the foundation of the Trillion Club. Advantage 3, network effects. Apple, Amazon, Meta, each leveraged global winner-take-most dynamics. Europe's champions, mostly sector-bound, pharma, luxury, enterprise software. Advantage 4, regulatory velocity. Washington often greenlights emerging sectors years before Brussels. Think AI, biotech, fintech. By the time Europe catches up, US incumbents already own the rails. Advantage 5, M&A aggression. Amazon alone has made more than 100 acquisitions in 25 years. In Europe, antitrust walls often kill consolidation before it scales. The result? America compounds power through acquisition. Europe fragments it. And the cost of that gap is real. Trillion firms aren't just vanity metrics, they drive GDP leverage. AI chip supply chains alone could lift US GDP by 1.2% annually through 2030. They drive talent flows. Europe loses roughly 70,000 STEM grads each year to US campuses and companies. And they drive policy power. Trillion balance sheets give Washington the leverage to set standards the rest of the world follows. That's not just economics, it's geopolitics by valuation. So here's the blunt question. Can Europe ever build a trillion giant? Will it unify capital markets and reward M&A like the US? Or will it keep defending national champions that never scale globally? And if Europe doesn't change, what happens when America's next trillion firm isn't 6, but 16? The numbers don't lie. The US doesn't just build companies. It builds empires. Europe can keep playing safe, or it can break its own ceiling. Either way, the Trillion Club is America's to lose. Men lie. Women lie. The numbers never do. Subscribe to Blunt Policy. Share with your sharpest policy nerd, and post it on LinkedIn. Because global power is now measured in trillions, and Europe isn't on the board.